Bill will not be joining me, neither will Mark. Bill dropped out, said it was too stressful, and then Mark followed because he's not a man. But I are in my ear and I can see them on my phone. Hang on, let me make sure I can see you guys. Mark, are you going to watch? It makes my numbers go up. Mark, can you read comments for me? Yeah, Bill's doing projects. Let me make sure. Bill's building a room in his basement with his daughter right now. Hang on, let me put hello all. Hello all. Mark? Bill, is Mark even here anymore? Bill, isn't that funny? That because that's not my PlayStation. Okay, let's get I'm kind of warm. Okay, puppy's on its way. My kids are upstairs right now in bed. They haven't gotten out of bed because their mom left to Long Beach. My wife is down at Long Beach. She landed. Mark, can you read the comments on YouTube? Mark? Okay. Bill, what's going on in the room? Does Mark just not talk now? Bill, can you hear me? He's sitting right there staring at us. He's an idiot, Bill. Can he hear us? Yeah, okay, good. Mark, Mark, if I get comments, will you read them for me? On YouTube. Bill's working. Oh, God. Bill, this guy, his internet. Nah, yeah, nobody's breaking up with you, Mark. Smarten up. I'm hot. Let me put a shirt on. Bill, how hot is it in your house right now? Upstairs, so it's warmer upstairs, right? Heat rises. Okay, so let's clean some stuff up real quick. Mark is into hydro dipping. Mark is going to take these parts and hydro dip them. I'll tell you what. All my adventures out there that I'm going to do this summer, from Alaska all the way to using my own personal spear gun. Cheers to us, boys and girls. My spear gun is going to be in line with this leather, the most precious leather that I have. And I got so much confidence in my boys down there. He's going to make custom spear guns, and I'm going to promote him. Because he's going to take this leather right here. How you doing? He's going to take this leather right here, and he's going to inlay it in my own spear gun. And it's not even my spear gun. I'm going to use it for halibut season. I'm going to break my record that was, my own personal record was 43 halibut. I plan on getting 60 halibut this year. 900 pounds. I don't care if I catch it on line, rod and reel, spearing, free diving. I'm going to do it all, boys and girls. I'm going to make shoes out of my biggest one. Lobster shoes I have already, one of one. I'm going down to San Diego to pick up my new puppy, Dolly. Bill, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to do my work Tuesday. Leave town Tuesday night, drop off the skins to my buddy Ian. It's at his house in Mission Bay Beach. Cruise over to my nephew's house, real quick. Give him money for his cobbler. He's going to buy a cobbler for my new shoes and the skins for the lingcod. He will have those done. So this summer when I'm on the plane walking through the airport, I will be rocking the most comfortable shoes out there. And the skulls I'll bring back, I'll do this with them, take the ear bones out. And then what I'm going to do with the ear bones is I'm going to make a puka shell necklace. I already have them right here on victims that I've already killed. 100% sustainability. Yeah, I know there's a lot of you said this isn't 100% sustainability. Well, you're wrong. You guys throw away all the lobster's buttholes. You say, what do you do with a lobster butthole? Well, let me introduce myself. Whoa! Bill, I just fell live. Ow, that hurt. Ha! Tripped over the aquarium. Oh, that hurt. Anyway, back to what we do with the lobster's butthole. You epoxy them and put them on the back of one Air Force Ones. So, this is my first beer of the day. Very nice. Glad I didn't have it in my hand. I think this is a new puppy food where my wife and me are very good at the English Bulldogs. We had one for 11 and a half years. Louis, God rest his soul. Hope he's doing good down in the ground. So this is going to be the new one, Dolly. Dolly Doll World. I just started a YouTube page. If you guys want to watch the YouTube page it's going to be rated the purest rating ever. It's going to be for kids, and it's only going to be her life. Sure, she's going to go on boats with me for 2 years. I get this dog, and then my wife is going to take it over, and we're going to get another one. Because bulldogs live their life so fast, and you get to see the baby stage. Then you see it all in your lifetime over and over again if you do this breed. This breed only lasts for up to 11 years. Sometimes I've heard they've been up to like 15. But a lot of money, a lot of work to do it. Thank you, Bill. The average is 11. Thank you, Bill. Man, you're good when you're working. All right, let's open up, see what kind of puppy food we're going to start off with. Hey, Bill, has Brittany seen my new puppy? The what? No, my dog's not in the freezer. I dug him up. Oh yeah. We can't talk about that. But that's beautiful art. We can't. God, Brady exposed me online. All right. My wife did the research. We make our own dog food for our puppies. They're older though. When they're puppies, they have to have a special mix, so they say. So we'll get her used to this. Our bulldogs can't eat this. They're in advanced stages. My boy is, so he's got to calm down. We did have lobster hamburgers last night. I'm the only one that invented them. Hello from Emilio. All right. Big truck. I don't know what that means, but this right here is going to be for the little girl. We also are going to pick her up, and this is her new bed. We have bulldog beds everywhere. I got 2 bulldogs as it is, but man, we spent some money. Dog's not even here. This is not a cheap breed to go get. They do need love and they do need attention. And I'm gonna be the best bulldog dad as I was as a dad to my own kids, but they don't talk to me anymore. They say that I'm a narcissist. Narcissist, Mark. What are you laughing at? And man, this is gonna be fun because I'm gonna collect each one of their ear bones. They got 2 of them. Out of 60, I'm going for 60 halibut. I can have 5 a day in Southern California waters. It's very attainable. Up here, I can only have 2, and I don't want the ones up here. We had a lithium fire. I'm not allowed to talk about it, otherwise my algorithm goes down. So, we won't talk about it. I will be going to Alaska, where I spearfish fish. This was a circle hook of a halibut that got away, and it bent the circle hook. So we know what kind of size of a fish that was. That's the stuff I brought back. This is a 200-pound tail. It's going to get hydro dip from my buddy Mark. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's scared like a little bitch because he was going to come up on this show, but now he won't because Bill won't. So he'll sit there and he'll film for us. Bill, am I frozen? Why does it look... Okay, hang on. I was looking on my computer. Let me get caught up on any message. I don't know what big truck means. Song. Big truck song? I don't know where we're going with that. Big truck song. I don't know. Anyway, listen. This is going to be fun. I'm picking up a new baby and I'm going to start a new channel. And it's going to have no hits on it. Right now, I have a lot of hits on my social media. I didn't care back in the day. That's why it's taking me more and more time to get this. Okay, I'm taking it out. Bill said he's going to do something to blow my ears out. I don't know. I got to keep looking. Mark, let me know when he's back on, if you can, with leaving a message. Oh, God. Hey, Bill, they can hear you, so just watch yourself. Because I can't have this in my ear and that at the same time. Mark, are you watching for comments? Okay. These guys are crazy right now. Mark, you might as well join me. It's because Bill didn't. All right, anyway. Let me stay focused. So, I have a couple new cool things. I'm going to go pick up a puppy next week. Little Dolly Dot. Dolly Dot. Dolly Doll is what they call him right now. Call her right now. We named it because my mother-in-law that passed last year, she called everybody Doll. So that's where we got the name from. This is going to be a special dog. It's going to be a third child. I know if you are old like me, you've raised both your kids. You know the difference between them. My daughter's the alpha. My son is the mama's boy. And are you guys talking? Stop blowing the ears out. Can he just mute us, Mark? I can't hear you. Hang on. See, when I take my earplugs out, Bill, this is what happens. You mute me when you're going to go hammer something and saw something. Yeah. Thank you. That's all. A little respect. Here, I'll put the phone this way so you guys can look at me third view. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because you don't want to be listening to this. No, nobody wants to hear that, Bill. Anyway, the noise in the background is my buddies. They're doing house projects. Mark is going to take these tails and this head, and he's going to put the Constitution on it and the Trump on it. My shoes are my shoes, man. I'm going down. I'm giving up some lingcod leather of the 3 lingcod that I killed. I tanned the leather. And we're just going to keep going from here. I mean, man, it's just going to grow. So I'm going to go down, get a spear gun custom made from my buddy. He has his own business, and he's going to do custom spear guns. Price points probably will be about the lowest $800 and the highest $1,500. Because it all depends what you want. If you want inlaid leather from a halibut you killed, it goes up. And all he wants to do is make beautiful guns. Will he succeed? I know he will. How do you get his name out there? Well, everybody, I've seen my buddies beautiful. By the time I find people that want to build me a gun, they've given up on their dreams of building guns because it's a tough business. Can we be the best? I don't know. You guys get to watch. If I am, if I fail, I don't fail. So with this 100% sustainability, with this lifestyle, with my new show dog, I'm going to be a show parent. We have clothes for her. And these we didn't have to dip into our pocketbook. They were already here for our little Penelope. She outgrew them. Got the cute little puffy jacket of all the liberals wear. All attractive liberals. This used to fit my boy. He can't even put one of his paws in it now. This is what we got him for when his sister came. Now he's going to be a big brother. But he's more like an uncle at this point. Cute little dresses for her. Summer dresses. And then we still have for the winter months, little petite jacket. Take her to the snow, put her in this. Now I see everybody racing up there with their kids to the snow because in California we got snow. I remember taking my daughter. My son wanted to be in the cabin with his mom because it was warm in there. Me and my daughter would take the Denali and just do donuts in it, a brand new Denali. And she would just be screaming, so much fun in the back, just watching. Could have she broke her neck? Sure. I'm sorry, narcissism. I just live life one way, fun. So, for them not to talk to me and want to be on this journey, that's up to them. Sorry, kids. It looks like you took your grandpa's money, but I'm not bitter about that. That's just terrible from you. Well, I might sound bitter, but that's terrible on them. Bill, can you imagine Weston would have had $550 from Promar on stage at the PCS show with your saltwater guy. He would have been, he's my son. He's a prodigal child. But my kids want to look at me.
Born into greatness, Weston.
You were born into great. Thank you, Bill. Why did he get rid of you, Bill? That's my question. What did you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, everybody on my side, including my own mom, their grandma, they don't even talk to. Shame on them. Hashtag narcissism.
What we got?
Anyway, hey, Mark, can you make a comment real quick so I know that it's working? On the YouTube. Not on here, you big dummy. Jesus Christ. You are our slow friend, Mark. You might as well come up and join me. Don't get mad, Mark. What are you doing? What are you...
He's hanging out, man.
I know. Oh, he does messages from... Is that your phone, Mark? I'm trying to watch Mark. Oh, you do messages on your phone? And you have it on a charger? What?
The charger port don't work. I gotta put it on wireless charger.
Wow. You just carry that around everywhere?
I got sits in the garage.
Hey, Bill, did you get... Hey, your phone gave out. How much... What did you do? You plug it in?
Yeah, it's on wireless chargers. Yeah.
Hey, Bill, I want you to go back in the first 5 minutes. I tripped and my knees are fucked up right now. I got all these things I'm doing.
Off the stool, Brett, and fucking hit the ground.
Bill fell off the stool, hit the ground. He also this morning was grinding on his new trailer that he made and cut his finger almost off. It was pretty cool. I have pictures of it. Mark, what are you eating right now?
Tuna fish sandwich.
Who made the tuna fish?
I do.
From what? Just the box one?
No, I went and killed it out of the ocean.
No, I can send you that though, Mark. You want some halibut?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. We're not trading, we're not bargaining, but I would like you to dip these for me. Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to be on camera, Mark, but you do have to show the process. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay. You can be in the background like Bill.
There is.
All right. Now, okay, is Brittany around? Can I talk to Brittany for a minute, Bill? Nobody can see her. What do you mean, hell no?
I said no.
This is my algorithm. I'm going to be nice, Bill. I got to meet Brittany. Remember when we had to go back to the house? Mark, can you turn down the show?
Yeah. Hold on.
Just turn down the show. That way we don't have the feedback. There we go. That way I can keep watching and having you guys in my ear. Did you ever make a comment, Mark? Because nothing's showing up. What? I don't see. I see what. Don't know. Absolutely not. It's not even funny, Mark.
Well, that's good, right?
It's frozen anyway. Hold on.
What? I'm frozen? I don't think I'm frozen. All right. Anyway, let me keep going on with my show. I really thought Bill would want to be a part of this. At first, he did. He doesn't want to. He's
I
in.
got so much to do.
I know you got so much to do, but when it came to the lights being turned on and you actually being famous, so you can do this for the rest of your life,
Oh, I don't want to do that for this month.
doing projects like this.
Oh, I'm going to anyways.
Well, how are you going to be able to stay on your 40 acres and do all this? Because it's about, hey guys, it's about to be Northern Lights season. Bill, do you get Northern Lights there?
Yeah, we had last night.
You had Northern Lights last night? Can you go live and show me or take pictures, you stupid fuck?
I can tonight. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, when are they most prevalent? Because when I go up to Alaska, I see them, and I saw them in May. So this is the season, right?
Yeah.
Bill, you've lived up there, and what is the most beautiful Northern Lights you've seen, and were you on shrooms?
This time of year.
Have you ever done it on shrooms? I have in Alaska.
Oh man, probably. I've done shrooms so much. Dude.
I know. Did you just look at the sky and trip out?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so what do we got, Bill? Let me see a finished wall. Do we have a finished wall?
No, I'm still prepping the wall.
Who's helping you? Anybody?
No, just
Now, earlier I was hanging out with Bill, then I came up with this great idea instead of going live at 5:30, which I'll still do. I'm just going to do a short show here. Because two of my companions here decided to go AWOL. So,
yeah, we're flakes.
you're not flakes, you're hardworking Americans that don't want to pander to.
Okay there, Homer.
Well, at 4 o'clock, Bill, I'm going to go down to my brewery and have one beer with them. So I have to drink this one slow. I got the lesser of the alcohol.
Yeah.
Because I listen, I'm too old to drink and drive. I'll Uber. It's like a quarter of a mile away from my house. And I'll go have my one beer and I'll come back and do my show.
Then I can cut this, and you and I can put it against the wall, see what it looks like, and we can install.
But who do you have helping you?
Brittany's just looking for a hammer for me, so I don't have to go all the way to my garage.
Thank you, Brittany.
The goddamn fucking eighth of a mile to get.
Hey there, Mr. Meat Lover. I love meat. My God. Oh, Taco Timothy. God damn, I love meat. You know what I'm making tonight? I went down to my market. I got my beer, and my wife's out of town, so I'm gonna make the same thing you go to In-N-Out Burger and get. I'm gonna make that burger without the bun, the protein style. Now I don't have the French fries, so it's meat. Meat's my thing.
You know there is?
Timothy, do you eat meat? Because I love putting hamburger meat in my tacos. We put the seasoning in. Mark, don't do that. I know where it's going, and it's stupid. Like, what would you
What
want?
are you talking about?
Well, I see the first.
About butts.
So,
I commented.
oh, you're north. You're up north. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, we all have.
Bill's really up north. You are north. How close are you to the border, Mark? Niagara Falls. How close are you to Niagara Falls? Because if I come visit you, Mark, I'm gonna go to Niagara. Huh?
Like 4 hours?
Have you ever been there?
No.
I got.
Don't they have rooms like right there that you can rent and like make love, like they're heart-shaped beds and shit? Have you seen those videos?
They're called fantasy suites.
Bill's been there. Bill, have you been there?
Yeah, of course.
Fantasy suites. Now, Bill,
Yeah.
do you know they don't clean those comforters? They clean the sheets, but the comforters are even at 5-star hotels.
I don't believe you. They taste like cum.
Well, we all know what you do, Bill. We all know what you do at when you
With them curtains.
with the curtains. Bill has a certain move that he does in a hotel room. Don't touch the curtains. And if they feel like sandpaper, Bill might have been there with his wife. That's why Bill's not up on my show right now. He can't control himself. It's just who he is.
I did it one time in his honor. It was great.
You did, Mark?
Yeah.
When you went to the Lazy Boy pools, I watched you on Facebook. I watched your journey. When you traveled, I think you guys went to, where did you go last summer? Florida? You guys were doing a trip.
Not me.
Yeah, you. Bill, was how many years ago was that?
It was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago.
Remember when you...
Florida? What the fuck are you talking
You
about?
didn't go to Florida. You went Idaho or something. Not Idaho. You know.
Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
That was more than two. That was like 12 years ago.
No, you went with your wife.
No, you went with your wife after all you guys went through. It was recent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why? What's going on with Mark's phone? It's gonna give me a headache, Mark. Like, give me a picture.
That's Bill.
Bill, am I in your pocket?
Yeah.
Take me out of your pocket. Let me see the walk out to the shed. Let me see nature.
I'm already back at my house.
Mark, are you seeing this? That's gonna trip somebody out on edibles. God damn. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. I will be up back at 5:30 p.m., my normal time. I really thought these clowns wanted to come have fun, and you could have met them. And then Mark could
Are you
have...
talking about Lake George? We're at Lake George.
Yeah, Lake George.
Lake George.
Yeah, that's like 30 minutes away.
Okay. But it's different than you normally... Your favorite spot is your hunting shed, correct, Mark?
Yeah, for doing that shit and killing shit.
How far is that from your house?
Like 15, 20 minutes.
And it's all set up. You got the kill shed. You know how to hang the deer. It's easier when you kill right there, right?
Well, I bring the deer home and hang them up and chop them up and...
In your house.
Oh, right in the garage.
Where? Show me. Show me the area. Show me your setup. I'm interested. American flag. Got it. Heater. You're in a garage, right?
Nothing better.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm in my garage. It's glitchy. Yep. Oh.
I put something on the floor right there,
Okay. Yeah.
and there's my hanger.
That's your hanger. Now you got it on a pulley system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna have nails in him?
That is perfect. Do you put down like a plastic down there so you don't have to pressure wash, or do you just pressure wash?
Yeah.
Do you pressure wash, or what do? You put down the plastic?
No, I put a tarp down.
Tarp down. Where's that tarp? Do you wash it off and reuse it, or do you just get the plastic and get rid of it?
Last year I put these plastic. It's almost like the size of a sheet of plywood, but it's plastic. I just threw it outside and it got rained on and rinsed it off.
Okay. What do you do with all the guts and everything? You gutted them in the field and leave them there?
No, I bring them up to the front of the property, gut it, and throw it in a bucket, and then I dump it on the way home.
Where do you dump it? Just in the woods?
Yeah, I usually dump it down by the river near my house.
Is that legal?
I don't give a shit.
Okay, well, I don't want you to say something illegal, Mark. Jesus Christ.
I don't see why it would be illegal.
Well, did you know that you can't bring back brain matter if you hunt here for elk over state lines? Because that's what...
Let's use who follows stupid rules.
Okay, Mark, you're live right now, you dummy. Don't make me...
I'm not on you. What are you talking about?
They can hear you.
Oh, I didn't know.
You idiot. God, you're a slow friend. Hang on. All right, let me put you back in my ear. So,
What up, world?
what up, world? Okay, connect air.
And world?
It's not connecting because it's over there on that one. Oh, this is terrible, Mark. I have so many things. I got my boat Bluetooth. I have my earphones that I travel with, my truck. I don't know what GSP is. My wife's. Let me get rid of those. I don't need my wife's earpods. Compliments the brewery. Forget this device. Okay. Anyway, just a glorious day, and I really thought that those guys were gonna come on because my life has just changed. I'm going full throttle. I'm doing a spear gun, a custom spear gun. I'm getting a new bulldog all this week. I'm getting shoes made. I have the right team of people, and you guys get to watch everybody that's doing it, their process. And I'm so good at this algorithm things. What am I up to? 25,000 views on a video that wasn't even mine. Grunion. I haven't even done it yet. I'm going back in July, and I'm going to do grunions, and we're going to cook lobster hot dogs on the beach. Why the grunion are coming up. I'm going with the best. I'm going with my buddy JC. And I have my camper. I have my bulldog. She'll get wet and all sandy. It's tough because I got to bring her back in my camper. So I'll figure out all that stuff because, man, they sleep right next to you, these bulldogs. They snore, they fart right in your bed. And we've signed up for another one for, at best, another 15 years. So since I'm going to be live until I'm 75, I'm going live. You get to watch. Now, if you want, you can go to her. It'll be on my Facebook and all my social media, Seawolf13. But this is going to be Molly Dolly's world. I don't know why I call her Molly. Dolly Doll's World. I've already made the website. And it's going to be rated G. Kid friendly. Bulldog's first steps down our stairs at our house. I'm excited about her adventures with me because when I travel, I don't get my dogs because they just want to stay home. They're OCD. Bulldog's a different breed. They're puppies only for 2 years and then they turn into old people. And those are the ones that I'm trying to attract. It's pure brilliance because I'm in a young person's world, this social media, but I'm dominating. 26,000 views in 24 hours. Now, all I could say is, if you're a sponsor, can you imagine if that's your barbecue that I'm cooking lobster dogs on? Lobster hamburgers? Nobody's done that. Lobster sliders. I know there's everybody telling me they've done it now because I made a great video about it. Originality is what they say, guys, and I'm original. I ain't going down to this world not letting my kids know I love them. Emily Weston, I love you. Sorry you got brainwashed another way. And you took money from your grandpa not to talk to me. That's not on me. That's on you, kids. It's a bad look, but it's your luck. My phone works 24/7. I'm not putting you down anymore, baby girl. Because I've dominated this. I'm making money at it. I'm meeting new people and having new experiences. And this right here is up on my website for 10 grand. Don't buy them, buy them. I don't care. They're one of one. Gaping 12-pound asshole comes with it if you want it. I'll take it off if you don't. Make them into earrings. The neck shoes are even better. And I haven't even promoted those ones in the sneaker world. It's all coming together for this guy. You might think it's crazy. There's money here. Am I a sellout? I don't know. I'm not going to sell out on this show. I'm selling out on the bulldog thing, sure. Cute, funny. if you're trying to follow, it's going to take you a minute. I'm not showing you. I'm not a guy that shows how. Figure it out. I'm leading the pack. I win all these special awards. You don't make any money at this unless you're sponsored. Cheers. If you stop living, you just begin dying. I was communicating with a friend of mine through Messenger. And I said hashtag great parenting because she was out there with her son, single mom. And she goes, I'm raising him so he'll be able to pick out a nursing home for you. Is basically how the conversation went. That's all right. I'm not going to live long enough to be in a nursing home. And if I am, I'm going to rock the nursing home and I'm going to make money at it so I don't have to be in the regular nursing homes. I've seen those. Those are just terrible. It's where people drop off old people that can't make decisions for themselves and they take away everything from them. They've had these great lives, but nobody wants to listen anymore, except for their grandkids when they come once a year, twice a year. And they have nurses take care of them for the rest of the time. That's not how I want to go out, and I've married into the right family. I've watched them take care of their mom in our house. Go through something like that, and then you'll be a real person. Doesn't matter what you are, what color you are, who you are, we all do it. Every race has to do it. Some people burn the bodies, some people bury the bodies, some people immortalize the bodies. For my uncle, I just take him all around with me, and when I get a little bit more famous, because he watched me in the beginning, I get to blow him up with fireworks. His one rule, because I told him what I was going to do, is his wife has to be with him, so I mix their ashes together. You can watch it. Go watch anything in Alaska. Alaska's where I'm the dominant one. I got kicked out of websites because of it. I don't play by everybody's rules. I figure out the rules. I tap dance on the side of the rules. Right now I'm in a war for us Americans. There's a guy on the board. All of the Board of Commission for Fish and Game in California still believe in natural gas and this and that is ruining the world. They believe electric cars and is our future. Our own governor has taken a complete about face and everybody's like shock and awe. He pulls in numbers, people. He's doing podcasts. He's not governing anymore. He's the guy that told you to stay inside. He's the guy that told you he's going to support your gay kids. He's turned on them all. America changed when Trump went in, regardless if you believe it or not. Now, I got friends that are MAGA friends. I'm a MAGA, I guess. I'm a free thinker. If Trump doesn't do it for our country, what he says he does, I ain't fucking playing your game, Trump. Fix it so we can go out with our own people and our own family and get abalone. Or you're just another fucking politician that blew shit up our ass. Right now, in my world, you're doing great. As soon as you can, look over here at California. They're federally funded, everybody, our game wardens. They ain't gonna touch me. I've been under investigation. They've been here. Talked to my captain. They come, they come. It's all live. Yeah, cameras all over my house. I've done this I've outmaneuvered them 8 times and I have proof of it. I took it down because they asked me to. No reason for you guys to be looking at my butthole. But now, for some reason, I decided to take on this battle of California. And Mr. Eric Skelton, I have video of you lecturing us about how bad fossil fuels are. You guys got to understand, we're still paying $7 a gas here. Nobody else is. It gets sent here. It gets refined here. We ship it to you. All that has been knocked down with the EPA. I'm not the expert on it. I might not even be saying it right. Go find somebody else's channel that I watch to educate myself. We're opening up a refinery, a refinery after it's been closed down since the 70s when I was born. You want money for your houses that got burned up, you liberals? Play the game. Look at Gavin Newsom. He's a chameleon. People say that he's not going to make it. He will. If you don't watch him, you don't remind people. Because the commissioner of the Board of Fish and Game and Wildlife in California doesn't even know what a coyote looked like, and she said it laughingly. As her co-partner threw it on her because she knows what's about to happen. We, the people. California is part of the United States. I know it seems bizarre, but it isn't. And how do I reach more people? I make different channels. I just keep rebirthing myself in the social media world. They already have my algorithm. They know my agenda. Keep up. Keep me squashed down. Keep me at 4 people when I look at my stats afterwards. Almost 30,000 views yesterday on that one video that's not even mine. I have a video that gets 20,000 views a day watching on Instagram. It's a removal of that guy's tail right there. Took the meat right out of it, sausaged it up. Took it to the market. We put too much salt in there, 2 ounces. We put no salt in this time, and now they taste like lobster, and you don't have that salty taste. For some reason, the women complained about the salt. I don't know. I'm a man. I love salt. I love the ocean. I love women. I love my wife. I mean, let's get it straight. But to each and everybody has their own stories, and we've stopped listening to stories. You see somebody with MAGA stuff on, you think they're crazy. Now they're not. Social media has us. And they control it. So how do you get uncontrolled? You just keep reinventing yourself. Keep up if you can. Doll's World. I remember, and this is why I thought I was a narcissist. My daughter came up to me on the boat and said, "Everybody thinks you're the best halibut killer out there. How come? How many have you killed?" I was brutally honest with my daughter. It was a summer trip. I said, "Baby girl, I only killed 3. But watch and learn. Because I became the best at it. I'm collecting tails at this point. More tails than you can even understand. 43 of them from last year. Skeletons. Fish art. And I'm evolving into something that I can't even believe I'm. It was a real halibut tail, the first one that I got last year. 10 pounds, 4 ounces, boom. I should have done red epoxy, just to throw some food coloring in there. This is a tuna tail, right? And you know where that was? That was at Fort Bragg. It was a fish that the fishermen filleted and threw the whole body, just a skeleton, in right where you take your boats out. I waded in the water because we were supposed to dive, but the currents didn't allow it. Still caught fish. Got this vermilion, got the fish ears out of it, the oolalies or whatever they're called. Made over 100,000 views on that video. But I got to hang out with my two good friends. Friends that I met on the lobster boat. Those are my friends. Sure, I've picked up a couple new ones here and there. My life's fun now. I'm getting a new bulldog from the guy that goes out and takes you out, and you don't have to scuba dive. You still get lobsters and compliments the brewery. Do not put on social media you telling them and vacuum sealing them. I've done it. I've lived it. It's not a good idea. Especially if you want to be famous. If you watch me, I'll show you how to take them out whole. I don't know if that's legal or not. My game wardens won't talk to me anymore. Probably because I yelled at their bosses because their bosses are crazy. They won't tell us about the lithium fire here. It drops my algorithm, blah, blah, blah. Reinvent yourself. I will be famous or I won't, but I will have fun doing it. Don't worry, I have plenty of other businesses that take care of me. It did took a hit in the Biden era. It did. And now we're back. And America's open for business, and I'm reaping the benefits of it. Because I believed in something that everybody thought I was crazy, social media. Am I against it? No. My friend that makes these custom spear guns, if you don't want one, you're crazy. You're going to pay $650 for the rifle you can't even get anymore. I got 10 of them. My favorite gun. Ain't going to be my favorite gun anymore. I'm going with my buddy's guns. Now, just to make these guns, you have to spend $300 in parts. So I don't want to hear about the pricing. Shut up. These are going to be art pieces. And they're art pieces that if you go diving with me or him or anybody, and you take pieces of the fish, we can incorporate them into the gun. Now your dive shop's going to tell you this gun, that gun, this gun. Go ahead, go with them. I have 10 of them over here hanging out. I started off with the JBL. Put a line on it in case I got a halibut. It's when I didn't know how to get halibut. Now I go down and touch halibut in the head and talk to him and tell him I'm coming back tomorrow. That's how good I am. And I make fishtails out of them. And then I get jokers on here yelling at me that are liberals saying that's not 100% sustainability. You don't know what the word means. I'm back to the roots, homie and homiettes. Eric, you pasty little bitch. That's the board member on the Fish and Game that showed his hand. He showed he's a real liberal. He says he's a diver. He's not a diver. His skin's way too white. If that guy went out and saw one piece of sun, he would melt. He's a vampire. His whole life is dedicated to taking special interest money and telling them they're special, but they're not special anymore. It's been turned off by Trump. So now he has the ladies that are my moms, right? The libtards that are my moms that believe that Trump's terrible. Confused. Because our governor's turned away from the gays. To win, he has to say women and men should not be competing in the same sport. And the old school gays believe that. So don't turn on them. They're real people. They got beat up by people like me. They had to stay in the closet because we were terror. Our dads trained us a certain way. That's all changed. Cool. They're in my family. I love them more than I love you. That one's done. So I'm going to mellow out. I have another hour to sober up. Take my Uber down. I'm going to have one beer down there at the Corlitas Brewery. I told them I was coming on their Facebook page. There's no trading, there's no bargaining. I pay everything full price. I thought about a sponsorship with them, and their staff laughed at me because I didn't have enough views, but they don't understand. 15,000 views here, 20,000 views here, whatever social media I use. You could take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I'm not saying that's what they did. They want to be a small town feel. They don't want exposure out here. We already had it. The yuppies moved in and put up their guns. Follow the science. Follow the science then. That's what we're going to do. Eric, I'm calling you out on your science. You don't have any money to do the science. You haven't been testing anything. You just took our halibut or our abalone season for another 10 years of studies, boys and girls. Fathers and sons, fathers, daughters. Nobody gets to experience that anymore legally. Do it illegally, and they will sick. The warden's on you. That's why I had problems with the wardens. They're not the problem. The problem is Eric. The problem is the lady that doesn't even know what a coyote is and didn't even want to be in charge of it, but got thrown under the bus. She said she wanted to be my friend. You don't want to be my friend. Coming to meet you on your next meetings. I'm going to stay like this so I don't get tased by him. You know I'm coming. I know I didn't control myself 2 days ago, live. I have it all videotaped. I'll chop it up. Because they muted my mic. They're doing illegal stuff here in California. And I'm the whistleblower, but I don't care. Screw you, you pasty motherfucker that doesn't even get in the ocean but says you're a diver. Says we should go down and just look at the abalone but don't eat them. Who are you to tell us that, we the people? You've pissed off the other side because you have no money to pander to them anymore. Trump took care of you. You're my bitch now. Eric. Melissa, Black History Month? We decided that's racist as fuck. You're a white woman telling us to love people for 1 month? Black should have every month, in my opinion. Just like I have. Don't pit us against each other. 90% of us looked at each other and said we don't want this anymore. So I'm not crazy by saying this. Treat everybody with respect. If you've been kicked to the ground a couple times here, a couple times there, but you keep getting up fighting, shit, you're looking at the poster boy for it. Currently have 2 kids not even talking to me because I didn't want to be with a deranged woman. She had enough money in her family that her daddy paid my kids not to talk to me. Why they were adults after they saw me just dominate in court, put myself through, what is that, anger management? Fathers groups? Blah, blah, blah. I've done it just to have my kids in my life to not talk to me at the end. I ain't going out of this world without a pulpit, and I have one. You're screwed. You look like the idiots you are. Sorry, baby girl. You felt a real narcissist. I'll open another beer so you can actually say I'm an alcoholic drunk. If you were smart, you would take the, you know what, I'm not going to go down to that. I'm not going to go. I was going to Uber down there. Fuck it. I'll just stay here, hang out with Bill and Mark in a minute. And we got St. Patty's Day tomorrow. I'm going to do St. Patty's with lobster. I'm going to make my lobster meat green. Eat another harbor bug, green. Just add food coloring, it's not that hard. And then Tuesday I'll get up early, work for my businesses. Finish that work up, go down. This is 54 I'm doing this. San Diego. Drop off the leather for my gun. Drop off the measurements. I want a 3-band. My boy Ian is going to make it or break it. Custom Guns. He's a sponsor of mine. Young man that's a dynamic a captain that is in charge of cruise boats. That's where he went with his captain's license. He ain't just a regular captain. And he just wants to be home to watch his kids grow, not fly them all over the world. That's what they would go to Florida. He'd be on for a month, off for a month and a half. He's a guy that survives, and I know he's going to make the best spear guns. His brain just works like that. None of the spear gun stuff is going to come from me. I will promote it. I will show you what I can do with his spear guns. That's how I became famous. 43 kills. Get ready. It's almost halibut season, and I'm going to have halibut shoes to walk around in to meet everybody. Those are lobster. The next shoes are going to be magnificent. His gun's going to be magnificent. Whatever Mark does with when he can figure out how to hydro dip these tails, maybe with dates or times for clients that come that want this. Say, what are you selling? I'm not selling anything. I'm selling myself, my brand, seawolf13.net. Go check it out online. It's a beautiful website. Don't worry, I'm going to have videos of the puppy dogs coming. I'm going to hit this world with puppy dog love. The knowledge that I have after raising one for 11 and a half years, after burying it in my backyard out there. The trials and tribulations. Now I have two currently that are still in bed. They're depressed their mom left. And my wife's down there having fun right now, like I do when I'm in Long Beach. She's doing a different kind of fun. She said she might even go over to Catalina. She should be royalty over in Catalina, I'll be honest. I've been there. She's been on the phone with me because it used to be you didn't have internet on the phones. We didn't have Starlink. And so she didn't know if I was dead or alive on these lobster trips or these halibut trips for years until I got into cell service. They give us 6 hours to drink as much as we can in Catalina and pick us up in a boat. They did a water taxi and take us back to the dive boat, and then you pass out and you wake up the next morning, you're on a different island, and you clear your head by going diving. And if I didn't even leave this little area right here and didn't take video that I have all backed up for 20 years, if I tell you right now this isn't going to be the best spear gun, custom spear gun you've ever seen, he's not the best. There's guys that have tried this and I've seen their guns. They didn't make it. My goal is to make sure he makes it. And he's a guy that when I got on the dive boat, the guys that taught me had their favorite captains. So when I hear a captain, I know what a captain is, and if the captain doesn't have the same story as what's in my brain as a captain, I think there's something fishy. There's nothing fishy about this. These are true individuals. They don't have my same beliefs. They don't. They did believe in me, and they saw me rise up to what I am now. Guy with a tattoo on his chest, the guy that has done this with lobsters, the guy that's getting millions of views now. Well, it's not quite at 1,750,000. I'm already celebrating. 50,000 last night. Thank you. Removal of that tail. I don't know 1 and 2 why that didn't go. It was part 1, 2, and 3. But people are interested in that. And now I get to go make a living doing this. Get out. I will be back on at 5:30. I will do my 5:30 to 6:30 show. Meanwhile, I'm going to be working here, putting together new videos for my new baby bulldog that's coming. We got her clothes. Mark, I need you to really step up your game on your passionate hobby of hydro dipping. I'm sending you some stuff and I need it to be done. And I don't care if you fail or not. Failure needs to be shown. All I require is you send me back videos of you doing it and then send me back the finished product. No trading, no bargaining, no money being passed. Just people having fun. If that's wrong, and I'm the narcissist for it, so be it. I'd rather live like this than live a fake life and have to now make up new lies, I guess, Eric. Talking to you, I told you should be watching. Wardens, don't be afraid to show this to your bosses. I know you guys watch. Make sure Eric knows I'm coming there. Make sure Melissa knows I'm coming there. I want Melissa to give me a speech about Black Lives Matter again. Because I have blacks in my family and I love them more than I love everybody. Get ready, my life's about to be exciting. Eric, you're not a diver. Or you are. I don't know. The diving community hates me because I kill things. All my best friends are divers that kill things. And they're good people. Some of them are liberal. Some of them believe in your electric batteries in China. I don't. Thank God for us Americans, 90% of us saying no more to the bullshit. Thank God for my algorithm changing because Mr. Zuckerberg said it was gonna. And that's just the truth. So I'm on to my next one. Seawolf13 on all social media. Probably do a little bit of Facebook Live. I'll do a little Instagram Live. See where it goes. You all have a great evening. I'll see you guys at 5:30 to 6:30 Pacific Standard Time.